I'm way better. I made you.
Now, for those of us looking for a quick fix of youth and beauty.
But that would be a lie.
Jesus, what was I? 19, 20? I never felt older in my whole life.
I'm sorry, can we just stop for a second? I just feel I need to say something, Barry, okay? This piece I'm doing in class is exactly what I should be doing. But I'm terrified because this piece is real. It's not a character, it's me. Unapologetic truth with a capital T. In fact, all caps, actually. I'm thinking like a writer now. I mean, this is something I couldn't even talk about without lying. And here I am about to stand up in front of a bunch of strangers and share something I'm massively ashamed of. I mean, not literally. I don't believe in nudity unless it drives the story forward. But I'm terrified, okay, that I'm going to be judged and Sam's going to do something crazy. But I have to do this. This is my story to tell. But I mean, so many women have the same story. What am I, a spokesperson for them now? Am I the face of a movement? What if I get it wrong? I mean, I resent the fact that Nick can get up there and talk about his stomach condition, yet he's not the poster boy for bulimia, but I get up there and then what they're saying about women. But this is my story to tell. I mean, what if you get it wrong, Sally? I don't know. You can't get it wrong, Sally. But you can't not tell it either, Sally, because this is who you are. Which makes this thing my agent sent me on so fucking insulting. Payback, ladies. It's just another shit mail idea of what strong women are. Oh, grab a gun and some stilettos and get a blowout. Look how strong you are now, Sally. It's bullshit. Which, by the way, so is this. It's the worst thing I've ever read. You know what's driving me really fucking crazy? I am so jealous you're reading for this. I've never had a director's session for a feature. And I'm sure you'd agree. I'm way better. I made you. And I'm represented by United Agents. At least I was. I don't know if they'll rep me anymore after what I said in there today. But I held my ground because I'm an artist, okay? An artist. And this is not fucking art. But I mean, to be honest, of course I'm happy for you. I want you to get this part. I want to be the one that help you learn your lines and fix your inflections. But I need you to know, if you do get it, I am going to be like 100 times more insane, okay? Continue.
We wrote this statement where I was supposed to say how naive I was coming into this, and how when I told my bosses things didn't seem right. He said we were playing by the rules, and I believed them, and I went along with it. I was supposed to say I didn't go to pharmacy school. It wasn't me writing the prescriptions. It wasn't my fault.
But that would be a lie. I helped build this thing. And I knew it was wrong. But the truth is, I wanted the money. I wanted the respect. And I wanted it so badly. I stopped caring how I got it. And now people's lives have been destroyed. Am I sorry? Yeah. But I did what I did.
Would you remember when I was engaged to Ben? Right, I was living in Bath. I wanted to marry Ben. Jesus, what was I? 19, 20? I never felt older in my whole life. But if I was honest with myself, there was a part of me that felt dead or deadish. But you tell yourself, no one's perfect. No relationship is perfect. Then I went to London, and a friend invited me to this play. It was in someone's living room with all the lights on. It was this strange, surreal, dystopian story. It was so well acted. And there was this big shaggy bear that played all his lines looking directly at me, which I knew wasn't the case. Then I was introduced to the cast, and this bear turned out to be the director. And he knew who I was, or he didn't, or he found out later. But he talked to me, and I talked back, and the talking was like sex. We spent the whole night together, and the next day, I never left. If I'm honest with myself, all the problems were there in the beginning too. I just went along with his life. Because it felt so goddamn good to feel myself alive again.
Now, for those of us looking for a quick fix of youth and beauty, there are hundreds of products available nowadays that promise to lift, smooth and reduce. But more and more people are taking their obsession for perfection that little bit further. Forget about traditional surgeries like liposuction, tummy tucks and facelifts. It's Botox that's been branded the most convenient and effective non-surgical procedure. You can even get it done on the high street in your lunch hour, which is a bit worrying considering nobody actually knows the long-term side effects just yet. Well, we decided to do a bit of investigating ourselves and try and find out if practitioners are cashing in on the Botox craze and recommending it as a treatment in cases where it's not actually needed. So we sent our Lucy James out, who certainly doesn't need any treatment, to visit 4 of the top surgeries and see what they advised for her in a consultation. And this is what happened. Yes, Mark. A cartel of some of the biggest names in sport, including Manchester United and sports kit maker Umbro, were hit with fines totalling 18.6 million today for artificially fixing the prices of replica sporting kits. Now, this comes after a 2-year investigation from the Office of Fair Trading, which said it uncovered a network of anti-competitive sale agreements for football shirts including England, Manchester United, and also replica kits for Celtic, Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. The Shadow Sports Secretary, John Whittingdale, had harsh words for these top football clubs today after hearing of the fines, and said that this demonstrates that the football fans are being ripped off for far too long, and that exploiting their loyalty in this way is reprehensible. Now, good news for you football fans is that after today's ruling, it's likely to open the floodgates on the replica sports kit market and cause prices to tumble. This is Suzy Hunt reporting. Back to you in the studio, Mark. Hi, hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Suzy Hunt and you're watching Later on 10. All right, with me tonight is Gail Gray, theatre legend and film virgin, here to tell you more. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. I'm still giggling at that last clip. It's hilarious.
Great,
It's good.
So, I'm here with a whirlwind at the moment. You've just
a bit of a storm, yes. Just back from Hollywood.
So actually, what we're doing with the promotion and everything, the promotionals. Or
Well, the film actually opens next week. So
and see it.
as you can imagine,
So you're with a premiere?
the promotional side of things at the moment has just got me in a complete spin. I mean, and it's the first film I've ever done as well. I mean, I'm a theatre actress, and
everybody knows you back home. For
well,
all the theatres you've
absolutely.
done.
I've done theatre for many, many years, but
How did you find the transition? I mean,
I found it incredibly difficult, actually. God. Thankfully.
So any of you film actresses that want to be actresses out there?
Oh,
Well, I'm sure you're going to be. I'm sure you are brilliant.
of course.
So premiere.
Of course.
Yes. See. Well, okay. Thanks ever so much.
You're
And
welcome.
I hope you have a wonderful time at the
Thank
premieres.
you.
I have to find out what dress you're going to wear afterwards.
Oh,
Okay?
it's huge.
Thanks. Well, that's just about it for this evening. Next on Thursday's show, we're looking at a new film from Jennifer Aniston. And the owner of the world's first inflatable church, Reverend Michael Alfred, joins us in the studio. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Good night.